today's video, we're gonna be undoing my apartment. It's the actual first moving vlog, if you will, because we're actually moving instead of just making decisions and apartment hunting. Now it's time for the actual taking action part, which is exciting and fun, except that I have to move out of here as soon as possible, so it has to be really quick. I'm gonna be taking down my wallpaper today, and then the furniture is slowly but surely moving out because people are buying it. We actually have someone coming to pick up the dining table today. Couch is leaving this Saturday. Painters are coming on Saturday too, I think. Sorry, couch is leaving Friday. Painters coming Saturday. So yeah, we're actually gonna like be undoing my apartment. I think I want to take down everything on the wall. I need to go get my storage stuff, bring it in, because I no longer need my storage unit. It's just gonna be a mess from here on out, pretty much. I'm gonna start with taking down the wallpaper. That's the first plan of action. I have so much right now on my mind. Like, I have so many to-dos, but a lot of them require a to-do before we establish that, if that makes sense. For example, movers. I need to figure out my lease first, figure out what date I actually need to schedule the movers. Like, I need to schedule the movers, but I need to do this, and this before I schedule the movers. Like, just lots of stuff like that. So I thought yesterday, I write down everything, like everything. This is what it typically ends up looking like, and I have a little moving section, lots of just to-dos. Whenever anything is on my mind, I just write it down, and then I'll kind of like organize it based on what I can do right now. I keep asking myself, what can I do right now? What's gonna get me closer? Because a lot of the stuff I need to get done, I just can't do it right now. So wallpaper it is. Let's go get that wallpaper off. Oh my God, it's so sad. It's such beautiful wallpaper.
Fine. Been trying to get all of you all night. We haven't talked in months, but that's alright.
Alright, so that was way tougher than I thought. Don't worry, it looks really scary, but this is actually just paint that came off. So we have the painters, like I said, coming I think on Saturday. So they're gonna like repaint all this. But yeah, it's officially gone. I'm gonna move this over here until the painters come, but for the meantime, we have this really beautiful looking, purplish looking wall. But that was really tough. Honestly though, putting it on was way tougher, if you guys remember that vlog. Alrighty guys, it is officially Friday. As you can tell, the living space is like completely open and cluttered. I currently have salmon on in the air fryer, so excuse the noise. But we have sold the dining table. Couch literally just left. It's kind of bittersweet. I'm really freaking excited. Like, you guys have no idea. I'm so excited. Like, it hit me. And now I just like, I need to get back home like as soon as possible, because this chapter in my life is just completely over. At first I was a little bit sad and I was like, am I doing the right thing? And everything in my life is just slowly but surely falling into place. It feels like the puzzle pieces are starting to get, they're like effortlessly connecting now. Like, everything is making sense. It's so weird because I feel like everyone's lives are like completely shifting and changing right now, including my own. And it's just insane. Everything's just working out for the best, and it's just like, I have so much to look forward to, and I'm so freaking excited, and I can just like feel a lighter energy around me, even though it's super scary, especially with the situation I have going on with this apartment and the potential of this being rented out and everything. Like I said, everything is just kind of falling into place, and there's so much to look forward to. I have officially signed a lease, which is super exciting. Move out date is officially set. I just sold my desk too, which is also exciting. I think the only things I haven't sold are my fireplace, my office chair. I think that's it. Yeah, because the buffet sold as well. All of that's going to be picked up a little bit later this week. I told myself I'm gonna put it up, like all the stuff up for sale, and if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, I'll just bring it with me, and I'm just kind of letting life take its course. Like I said, if it sells, it sells. I do want to get a whole new vibe for the apartment that I'm gonna go to. I don't know, like I did the whole expensive furniture, expensive apartment. I'm kind of now looking to more like settle down a little bit and just be a little bit more minimal with my lifestyle, and just focus on being happy and like my mental health. I think all of this is great, and I think young Renee was, you know, really proud of herself for being able to attain this lifestyle. I think seeing it online with other people is one thing, but living it is also a completely different thing. And what I've learned from this lifestyle is that it's really great, and I think it can elevate your life. My salmon study, ignore. It can really elevate your life, and I think it definitely helps. Like material stuff makes your life easier, but I feel like it's just a cherry on top. This stuff does not bring happiness. I learned firsthand that you can literally have the ideal perfect life but be miserable inside and be going through a really tough time, and like this is all great, and it's kind of like satisfying in the sense that if you work really hard and you work for it and you see yourself attain it, it's really exciting and it feels really good. But it doesn't bring happiness. You know, I've really learned being with family, being around friends, and just living a more authentic lifestyle to who you are rather than trying to show off that you live like this great extravagant life is definitely more rewarding than showing off a really cool apartment. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, I'm just really looking forward to a very wholesome, balanced life when I get back, and just being around like my people and living a very minimal life, and I'm just really freaking excited. So yeah, I'm gonna keep undoing my apartment. I have to prepare for the painters. They're coming tomorrow, so I need to take everything off the wall in my bedroom. I want to take down my TV, and then tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and go to my storage unit and bring all the stuff here and cancel that. And I have everything pretty much set up for the new apartment. Long story short, the movers are coming next week, and then it'll be 1 to 9 business days when they're gonna actually deliver my furniture. So just because I'm moving on a certain day doesn't mean I'm getting my furniture delivered at my other place the next day. Like, I don't know when I'm gonna even know when I'm gonna be officially able to move into my apartment. So I think I'm gonna have to crash my mom's place a little bit before I actually move in. But I get my keys technically while I'm still here. Like, my lease starts when I'm still in New York. So I can get my keys whenever I want, but I just don't know when my official move-in date is. I know the move-out date, but I don't know the move-in date. So yeah, let's commence the bedroom undoing. Is that what you call it? This is giving me such quarantine vibes. If you guys remember, this was empty for a fair amount of days. Months, actually. It was months. It's just bringing back all the memories, and it's kind of interesting. I'm like starting the same way I started in this apartment. But yeah, I'm gonna take all this stuff down right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take this stuff down, move, I think, the furniture away so that I can have ability to move the bed back and forth for them to paint. And then what else? They're gonna have to paint this, so I'm gonna have to move the buffet over because this one's not gonna be picked up until I think Sunday. And then this over here, if you guys remember the cables that I hid, I think if I take this off it might chip the paint a little bit, so I'm gonna take this off as well. And like I said, the TV, but no one needs to help me with that. I think I can go ahead and take these off. It chipped a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that. Just a little bit. So I think the painters are gonna just go over that real quick. Walls are officially down halfway. We just gotta paint. I'm gonna have to move this fireplace over to the living space, but I'm waiting for Noah to take down my TV because I think I'm gonna put the TV on my fireplace until I move. So I don't think I'm actually gonna move the fireplace, now that I think about it. I just need to find a way to shimmy it when the painters are here. We're officially moving. It hits me like every freaking time I do anything drastic like that. I like spent a lot of time and effort on my statement wall in particular, as well as my wallpaper. So yeah, I just need Noah to get here so we can take down the TV for me, because we have it mounted and I don't want to fuck up the TV. I'm sure I could do it on my own, but my dad gave me that TV and I'm like weirdly sentimental about it because it's my dad's. So I'm like not even gonna mess with that. But yeah, there are like mounts in the wall, like, you know those like white things that you put in the wall first and then you like drill the nail into that little white, is it called like a buffer? There's like a name for it. But yeah, I don't know how to get those out. Again, Noah can help me with that, and if he can't, I'm sure the painters can help me. I think everything's all set. The only thing I need left to do in this vlog is take the TV down, move it to my bedroom, paint the walls, go to storage, which is going to be tomorrow after the painters, and then we will actually start the moving portion of the vlogs. Boxes, packing, putting my life in boxes. It's so weird because I grew up moving a lot. Like a lot. I moved every single year, if not at least once a year. I'm sure I've moved twice in 1 year before. My mom actually moved quite often and she always apologizes for it, but I kind of liked it because I got a new space to play with all the time. And she thinks that's why I like rearranging my stuff a lot. Like if you guys remember in my Florida apartment, I used to rearrange all the time and I couldn't really do much with this apartment just because it is a little bit smaller, but I did my fair share of rearranging and like redecorating because it just feels like it gives me a brand new start. I love having a new space. It just really motivates me. I don't know what, it just like sparks this like new feeling, and I think it's just because I moved a lot. I like really appreciate moving. I just feel like in my element when I'm moving because that's like what I did when I was younger. So popping things in boxes and living like this is actually making me feel really good and motivated and inspired. Even though it's a lot and it's very overwhelming, I really get excited. My name, Renee, actually means reborn. So I think I was just made on this earth to just like refresh every so often. I'm also a Gemini, so I'm like bored very often. But yeah, next step is the TV. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. So we officially have made more progress. TV is down. Painters came yesterday and look at this. We have officially fixed this wall back to where we started. And then you guys look, walls are completely painted now. And it just like is so not homey anymore. Furniture, we have the buffet leaving today. This bad boy is gonna go. I know that a lot of you guys were wanting me to keep the fireplace and didn't like that I had it up for sale. And to be honest with you guys, like I mentioned, I think in this vlog, I put everything up for sale and I was like, if it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, I'll just keep it and try to figure out, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not in Florida, but I wasn't like, these have to sell. The only thing that I really felt like that was the couch and the dining table. They were the first to go, actually. I think I priced them kind of low, but no worries. You guys all mentioned, don't sell the fireplace, like that's like staple Florida vlogs, and I've had this thing for so long. It was like my first piece of furniture that I ever bought for myself that was like expensive. Like everything that I had bought before this was like IKEA, Walmart, and my first big purchase was my fireplace. It's like perfect. And when you guys said that, I was like, oh, I could make it work in my Florida apartment. And I was like starting to think that because it wasn't really selling or gaining any sort of traction on the website. And I was like, I'll just find a way to make it work. And then right when I like came to the conclusion that I'm gonna make it work, it's sold. And I was like, you know what? I think it's time to part ways with it. It's just so old. It needs a fireplace in Florida. I don't ever use the heater on it. Even if I was in a cold environment, I don't think I ever would because it's just so scary to me. Like I'm afraid of fire. I'm weirdly afraid of like cooking. That's one of the reasons why I don't like cooking too. It just stresses me out. I don't like the smell of burning. I don't like the fire alarm going off. It just like puts me in a really anxious state. So I've never used the heater. Even here in New York, like when it was cold, I never used it. I just like the ambiance of the fire. It's officially going today. I'm so sad. Let's get one final look at it, guys. Oh my God. Say goodbye. We also ended up emptying out the storage unit yesterday, which was like a whole process, but it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. We ended ended up only making, I think, like 4 trips. And here in the city, when you do that, it's a lot. Like, you have to go back and forth with all these boxes in the middle of the city. It's pretty intense. So I was not looking forward to that, but it's done and officially checked off the list. And the desk is going next Sunday. The only thing that I have left to sell is my the thing that I'm sitting on right now. I got it from Crate and Barrel. If you guys want it, I'll link it down below. I have a feeling it's not gonna sell, which is fine because I actually really like it. I can make it work in the Florida apartment, but it swivels like this and it's really comfortable. So I'm not too mad if that doesn't sell. But next vlog, we're gonna be actually moving. So like boxes, packing. I think that might even be the last vlog in New York, because I'm leaving. This is all happening so fast, by the way. And the reason for that is because I was going to sign a lease in October, leave this place, and just for the comfort of it, live with my mom for a little bit, and then when this rents out, sign a lease or something like that, just so I know that I'm not paying 2 leases. But I found an apartment that I really liked and things were going really quickly. Like the day I went to go look at it, there were 2 units that I was possibly open to getting. A lot of people are moving to Florida right now, by the way. It's really hard to find apartments and they're more expensive than New York, which is absolutely crazy. It's insane. They're going really quickly. They're super expensive. There are a lot of like newer buildings though popping up in Florida, which is really nice, but those are just being built. So it's hard to find places in there even because they're not even done yet. Anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, I found an apartment. 2 units were available. One of them, while the lady was like talking to me about it, we had just went to go look at it, and then she messaged me that it was already rented by the time I was like in the car, and I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? So I had to hop on it. I found an apartment that I liked. I just got this feeling, and so I just had to get it. My lease technically starts September 22nd, and I'm gonna be here for another week in this apartment. So it's like I have like overlapping leases. Probably isn't the best, smartest idea, but deep down in my heart I have a feeling that this apartment is gonna sell. But I'm also gonna tell you guys the apartment exact location and the apartment number in next week's vlog, like the last final vlog in New York. So if you guys are open or want an apartment by the end of September, look out for that video. It'll be the next video and I'll give you guys the address and everything, and you guys can move into my apartment and hopefully take care of it because I really freaking love this apartment. The people came to pick up my buffet, but basically I want to say thank you to all of you guys because you guys are making this transition very like peaceful. I'm a little bit overwhelmed with life right now and I'm going through a really weird like time, and I think following my heart and just having faith and like trusting my gut and like going the unsafe route and just really listening to myself, it's really a scary situation. So you guys, all your DMs and everything are not going unnoticed. You guys have been amazing and so like positive, and I don't know, I just feel so good going through the process because you guys are just making me feel so genuinely comfortable, which is just not something I would feel if it wasn't for all the comments, especially going through everything that I'm going through and the risk and everything, the unknown, if you will. And I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I love you guys so fucking much. So thank you, seriously, it's just helping a lot. I love you guys beyond, and I'll see you guys all in, I'm pretty sure, the last New York vlog, which is insane, but I'll see you guys then. I got so much drink in me, wonder if you missing me. These days I can't fucking sleep.